Hello, my name is Shiraksha, and in this brief tutorial, I will demonstrate how you can use Coagmento for your projects that span multiple sessions or multiple people. Here, you can see there is this toolbar in my Firefox browser. This is the Coagmento toolbar, and I can use different functions on this toolbar for doing different online activities. For instance, let's say I'm interested in European history. So first off, I've selected European history as my active project in Coagmento. Once I have done that, I can just start browsing normally like I usually do, going to some search engines and running queries. Now, once you're on some page that you find useful, you can use Coagmento to bookmark it right here from the toolbar. This page has been now bookmarked. Clicking on this button again removes that from the bookmark list. If you want to send a recommendation of this page to your friends or your collaborators, you can do so by clicking on the recommender button. And here, as you can see, that it brings up the list of my collaborators, so I can select them for recommending this page, or I can even enter any emails here to send this page as a recommendation. I can also select a portion of this page and save that as a snippet. So here I've highlighted this portion and then click on the snip button on Coagmento toolbar. Coagmento gets that selected text in this box, which you can edit if you want to, and then also leave some optional comments. And save that. Coagmento not only saves the relevant information that you just selected, but also the page, the source that it came from. So later, when you're writing your report or conveying that information to somebody else, you can cite the source of that information. You can also make annotations on a given page like this. So if this page is useful, maybe you want to leave some notes here. Now, if you're working with your collaborators can see your notes. They can also make their own comments on this page. Sometimes it's useful to know where you have been to and what kind of things you've tried. So in that case, you can activate Coagmento's recording. And once you activate Coagmento, from that point on, Coagmento starts recording all the pages that you go to. Now, Coagmento never records any of the passwords or sensitive information that you fill in. It merely records all the pages that you visit, all the websites you visit, and all the searches that you do. So it will record, for instance, that you use European history as a search query on Google. And then if you click on some page, it will record this page's address so that you can come back to it later if you want to. Now here I can of course save the text by highlighting it and clicking on the snip. But then there's also some pictures here that I would like to save. How do I do that? In order to do that, I will open up Coagmento. This is the Coagmento sidebar. Here can open the history, which has saved all the searches that I've done, the bookmarks that I've made, and the objects that I've collected, which are the text snippets. But now there's also this drop zone here. So I can drag and drop any picture onto this zone, such as this. Doing so brings up a similar box for collecting the snippet. But this time, this box has the picture. And now, once again, I can leave the optional comments and click on Save to save that. And once again, Coagmento saves the information about the the source from where that object came from. So this way you can collect text snippets or any other kind of pictures or even snippets from PDFs using this. On the sidebar, you can see that first off, Coagmento has saved all your history, which you can revisit. You can even bring back the snapshot of a search. So clicking on a search will rerun the search, but if you click on this camera button here, it will bring back the snapshot of that search as of that day and time when you ran this search originally. You also have access to a notepad. So on this project, if you want to make some notes about, let's say, where you are, what you need to do, and maybe some kind of a to-do list or any note that you want to make to yourself, you can do it right here inside your browser. If you make a note in the shared panel, the notes will be shown to your collaborators as well. Also, you can see some recent actions done by your collaborators in the notification section. So here, since Daffy Duck is my collaborator, I can see what Daffy Duck has been up to, what things he has been seeing, and what kind of things he has saved. I can also chat with Daffy Duck right here in my browser. So this way, Coagmento gives you a chance to stay inside your browser, do your browsing as you do, without launching any other tool, and support your browsing with the toolbar and the sidebar. This is your C space, which you can use to compile your final report that you want. So for instance, you can access your workspace and click on, say, print snippets to bring up all the information, all the snippets that you've collected, and print it right from there. C-Space also gives you an opportunity to create new projects, invite new collaborators to your projects, share your data and information, find the commonality between your active projects, and keep track of your history and the data that you've seen working on these different projects, because all of us work on multiple projects, and many of them span multiple days and often involve other people. So Coagmento gives you a collaborative space that you can use just for yourself or also share with others.